I have another stimulus check update. I'm going to give some updates and give you some resources. I'll get into that. If you stay to the end of this, I'm going to show you how you can make money without having to depend on the government or a job, but you have to stay to the end of this video. If you're into entrepreneurship, making money online, if you want to do something to change your financial situation, subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification so you get notified every time I do another video. Also, if you want to get my #1 recommendation to make $200 to $500 a week, click the link in the description. Linda Bomba here. I am a full-time internet marketer, and you want to stay on this video all the way to the end. I am going to give some updates, and I'm going to give you some resources that you can go through and you may find helpful, depending on your situation, what state you live in. And as of today is Tuesday, June 2nd. It's about almost 7 a.m. Eastern Time where I live in the state of Pennsylvania. Congress did meet yesterday for the first time. They were on break on the week of Memorial Day. The Congress was not in session. And if you haven't gotten your first stimulus check, I can tell you for sure you're not going to get a paper check. You will get a debit card. You may have already gotten it. Some people are getting them. It's going to come in a plain envelope, so I'd encourage you to go through your mail because, start opening them because you may in fact already have a debit card, because if you get one and say you just toss it and you don't go through your mail, you will have to pay to get another one. So make sure you're looking through your mail because the debit cards are going out. They've been going out. If you haven't gotten your payment, that's how you're going to get the funds. It's going to be in a debit card. And moving forward, I think anything that they do, it will be a debit card. Some people already got theirs, got them by direct deposit. I personally got a paper check. They're not going to be any more paper checks, so look for that. If you're not spending a little bit of time to go through your mail and all the junk mail, it'll be an envelope you probably won't recognize, and if you feel it, you could feel a card. But I would open them until unless you got them. That's the first thing. The second thing is there seems to be some bipartisan support right now that doing just another 1,200 payments not enough. The Congress really needs to come up with a plan to be sending direct payments to Americans for the next 6 months, at least from now to December, and then looking at something for another 12 months after that. There is some bipartisan agreement on that right now. There's no formal bill at this moment. There's nothing moving through the House and the Senate, and I haven't heard any more updates about any of the bills that they were working on, but there definitely seems to be, and I agree, I think at this point they need to come up with something to send regular payments to people for at least another 6 months. So if I get some more information, I will update you. Now the second thing is, I talked about this in a video I did the other day, but there are some relief programs, and I'm going to leave a link for this. I will pin this. I'll put this in the comments below this video and pin it. These are 25 Corona relief funds that give cash to workers in need and where you can apply. Now, you're going to have to go through, there's 25 different things on here, and depending on your own personal situation, what you were doing, if you had a job or you're, freelance or whatever you were doing, and what state you live in, because some of this is going to vary by state, you really want to go through this and see if there's something that you could apply for that would be helpful. And you can see they got it broken down by these first few are arts and entertainment, artist relief project, arts, culture, leaders of color, emergency fund, Carnegie Fund for authors. But you can see if you go through here, there's different things for, depending on what your profession is and where you live. This is one for beauty professionals, Professional Beauty Association COVID-19 Relief Fund, where this particular one, people can get a $500 electronic gift card. This is for domestic work, farming and agriculture. If you've got a farm, here's the Farmers COVID-19 Pandemic Relief Fund. So you really need to go through this. This is for freelancers and gig workers. There's a freelancers relief fund that they could get a financial assistance up to $1,000. There's the workers fund. There's health and fitness. There's a lot of different things on here. So if you go through here, and I will leave this link I'll put it in the comments below this video, and it'll be the pinned comments below this video that you can go through this. And whoever, wherever you live, whatever state, and this is for the people that live in the United States. 80% of the traffic I get to my YouTube channel are U.S. residents. If you live in another country, I would check, start checking with your local agencies and, however, where you live. In the United States, most of us, the states are broken down by county. And check if there's something locally that's for you. But this is for U.S. residents. You can see there's 25 different things on here. Go through this because there could be something, depending on what your profession was or what you were doing and what state you live in, that you could apply and get some money faster because the Congress is moving really slowly. So that's all I have today. When I get more information, I'll certainly put up another video. Leave me a comment. Have you gotten your first stimulus check? Are you going to go through these and see if there is one that you find that you go and you apply? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And again, I work online. I've been working from home for 4 years. I haven't worked a full-time job. I lost one job in 2011, and getting into this industry, I never thought about having more than one stream of income. And if you haven't thought about that, because the average millionaires on average have 7 to 8 sources of income. And we are coming out of lockdown. My state, we go from red to yellow on Thursday. And even like the woman who cuts my hair, the shop they don't even have a target date when they're going to open yet, because the CEO is saying he's got to change his whole day-to-day operations. Are you prepared? Because Sylvia Browne said in 2008, we would have a respiratory virus like this would spread globally. She also said there'll be another one in 2030. And I know somebody made a comment yesterday when I said that. She's a published author. She passed away, I think, in 2013. She said that in her book. You can go find her book. Her name is Sylvia Browne. Are you prepared? Because, when I lost my job, that was the only income I had. I never thought about having more than one stream of income. You can start, and you can check out my #1 recommendation, the links in the description. You can start, even if you have a full-time job, you can start doing this, working 7 to 10 hours a week. Are you building something else that gives you the ability to make money outside a job, outside depending on the government? The online space, the internet, social media gives you the opportunity to do that. Yeah, you have to put time and effort. I've been working 7 days a week for a long time. I never worked 7 days a week when I was still working a job. But this industry can change your life. And whether you want to make an extra $500, $1,000, a couple thousand, you want to make 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever that is, if you're looking to change your financial situation, this industry can help you do that. So I appreciate you watching. If you found value with this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you do. I'd love to hear from you. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next video.